Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Trello and how to use Trello as a real estate agent. I currently use Trello for my business. I have my buyer's agents also use Trello, and I have my transaction coordinator working in Trello to make sure all our transactions go smoothly and myself is updated. That's also important. So I'm going to share with you my screen, show you what I do at Trello. Now you're welcome to copy it, make any changes that you want, but if you want a completed template with full automations on everything that I do, you can find a link down in the description for you to check out. So without further ado, let's go ahead and check out Trello. Okay, right over here we have Trello, and what I want to show you is a couple things. When I really was having an issue of managing my transactions, I wanted to focus on three things. I wanted a nice flow, something that I could see very easily, something that was visual, and something that was automated, something that I didn't have to put as much time into. And that's where I came up with this. Now, as you look on the left-hand side, it starts with pre-listing, then it goes to active listing, then it moves on to a new contract, then you have a pre-inspection, post-inspection. Now, as you can see that this is going from stage to stage. Every stage of the transaction is a new section or a new column that I make for the transaction. Now, it might not be the same for you where you're at, but it's pretty common that everybody has a pre-inspection or before inspections, after inspections, before appraisal, after appraisal, before closing, after closing. And those are my key points that I focus on when I'm making these columns. And so that's what I did. I made the individual columns and then individual cards. The cards that I put into each of these columns are the actual transactions themselves. Now you're going to see a bunch of information right here. This is a nice little feature that I made to make sure that I could see the information really quickly and without having to open any files. I mean, that was the dream right there. This honestly was the game changer for me when I didn't actually have to go into my file, find out the name of the client or find out the day was closing, finding out what the listing price was, when the closing date is, forms that need to be done. I can see all of that right here before I ever open the file. Now, I'm not going to show you that one. Let's go. I'm going to go to a closed transaction, something that's done. So these are post-closing files. Let's do that. That's a good one. This is a purchase right here. Okay. And so the way I have it laid out is on the top, you're going to have all of the contact information for everyone responsible for this file. Title companies, attorneys, transaction managers, buyers, sellers, real estate agents, everybody involved goes right here. And then as you go down, you'll see a bunch of different custom fields that I pre-built and built out so that I could basically input the information very, very quickly and for it to be on the front of the card. So most of this information populates on the front of the card and I'm able to see it very, very quickly. Now, the magic happens right here. On the right-hand side, you're going to see automations. Now, I created these automations too. All I have to do is select the button, click this button, and it will automatically move me from one side to the other. So if I put in a new contract right here, okay, I go into this and it needed to move to pre-inspection. Well, all I would have to do is find the pre-inspection column, select pre-inspection. It's thinking right now, it's deciding what it's going to do. And then what it will do is it says success. It moved it from new contract to now pre-inspection. Now that's not the only thing it did. It also added a checklist, an entire checklist for this stage of the transaction automatically, which is really nice. So you have the new buyer contract here, you have the new seller contract right here. There it is, buyer pre-inspection checklist. And just to show you, look, this is the bottom of the transaction. There's nothing else that's going to show up here. Okay. Now, to show you it again, I'm just going to move this from this column to post closing just to show you. Okay, boom. It's going to move it to post-closing. It's going to skip all of the other stages, and it's not there in pre-inspection anymore. And there's post-closing right here. There's the file. And let's scroll down. There's the post-closing checklist that's created for that column. That was a game changer. Now, when it came to communication, I wanted to have efficient communication. So in addition to having the ability to make comments below this file and have everything here, I connected everything to Slack, to a Slack channel. So when I put a comment in each of these files, it goes directly to a file that's automatically created in my Slack. So let me drag this over here for you. I'm gonna just show you what I'm talking about here. Okay, so boom. You're gonna see that pop up right there. Okay, so there it is. So it has, these are all my files right here that are active or not, so they automatically populate. When I created that file, boom, it shows up right there. And then once I go into here, I can add anybody that I want to, and all my communication happens here. Now, if for whatever reason my admin was in this file and she just goes to the bottom and adds and wanted to add a comment, okay, let me know when this is completed. This is actually a personal transaction that I did that I forgot to put in here. So I'm having my admin upload everything. So you're actually seeing a transaction that my admin is going to be doing. When I put that comment in there, she's actually notified on Slack that something needs to be done. So you're able to tie multiple pieces together to make something very, very smooth and very, very efficient. Now, if you would like more information on this, like I said, you can find a link down in the description that you can get access to the complete template that I created. And it also comes with training videos on how to set up everything and bonus videos on one of the things that I included was having a link or a form on my phone. So when I go on listing appointments, I can just input the information on this Google form. And then when I hit submit, it automatically populates here under a pre-listing right here. It would populate a pre-listing for my admin to get started on the transaction right away. And I did it at the kitchen table with the seller. So that's another bonus video that I put in there. So any questions, feel free to reach out, guys. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.